People think it's all a joke until you're in this kind of situation, which I wake up every day with serious written all over me.
I'm just now getting at that age where, I have friends that are doing drugs, and because of what happened to my brother, I just know the consequences aren't worth it.
If you are with a negative and you are not strong enough in your own self, you will be brought down with them. And you won't even know it, and you'll defend yourself, you'll justify yourself. Oh, nothing's wrong with me, I'm not changing. But you do, and when that happens, your mentality changes. I'm just a normal guy. I just work, go to school, and just be dedicated.
When I got to high school, all my friendships just kind of fell apart, and they were all totally different than I've been used to my whole life.
I've dealt with drugs all my life. Both my parents are addicts, so for me it was like, it was just the lifestyle.
I have an older brother who struggled with heroin use.
I worry about going home one day and just finding my mom dead.
It's all a bunch of messed up stuff. I've been shot, stabbed, all kinds.
My dad got addicted to pills, and that has been the story ever since.
It wasn't until he overdosed that I actually even realized that my dad had alcohol problems, drug problems for my whole life.
There's a lot of hurt, pain, regret, stuff that overwhelms people.
At first, it's a really easy choice. You can say yes or no.
Well, I started eating nerve pills and stuff after my parents divorced and stuff.
I was experimenting with drugs because of my temporary problems, which I really don't find temporary. It really messed my head up.
Why did I start smoking? Oh, man, it's just one of those times when your friends just it was peer pressure, man. It's just like, man, you here, might as well, we about to teach you whatever.
It seems really rational, when you do it. You're the exception to becoming addicted. You're oh, I'm just gonna take this, and it'll be fine, and I'm not gonna become addicted. But that's, what if everyone thinks that before they take this?
Not just to get a higher buzz, just to see. And that's how I got on everything, just curiosity.
I hung around the cool kids, man. That's what I thought. I thought I was one with the big dogs. I was doing what they were doing. I was smoking what they were smoking. I was drinking what they were drinking. Just like on the music videos when I was little.
And just curiosity, just, what it was like, and everybody else was doing it. So, of course,
It's by choice. And yeah, it might be they would just want something stronger, but it's still their choice and they can still say no.
Oh, my grades suck.
I became that C- to C student.
It's hard to concentrate when you're an addict because you just want a fix. That's it.
And I always had a negative attitude about stuff like this, blah, blah, blah.
Whenever he starts hanging out with his friends, it's like he becomes a completely different person. And he doesn't care about me or my brothers.
Your brain will adapt to it. So again, it gets that first dose, you get high. It enjoys it, but it says, okay, now I'm ready for that the second time. But I'm prepared for it. So now maybe to get that same high or have your brain take that break, it needs more again. And it just keeps building on itself.
I guess it really began with him smoking pot and drinking.
Well, I started, just, like how any other kid, they start smoking pot, and then, it turned into, I started taking nerve pills all the time, and then it was, Adderall, and then I started doing pain pills, and then pain pills wasn't enough, so that's when I started using heroin.
Those things were sort of the starting point for him, and it just progressed from there,
I started getting into pills after marijuana, drinking in school, getting drunk.
There's a view that pills are clean and heroin's dirty, and take it for what you will, pills are just as bad.
What got me hooked on